Hello, my name is Josh Fuhrer, and this is my video portion of my application. I hope you enjoy. Up until junior year, I was pretty sure I was an applied math guy. I used to revel in the fact that I wouldn't ever have to reproduce any of those long proofs of those inane, what I thought at the time were useless theorems. But then I took a course in number theory, and boy did things change. Who knew it could be so satisfying to write QED in big letters on the bottom of a page? But part of me still finds things like electrodynamics quite interesting. So when I saw that Courant was an Institute of Mathematical Sciences, not pure nor applied specifically, I knew I could only dream of one day walking into 251 Mercer Street. In the same way that I pride myself of being a man of all math, seems like you guys do the same around there. Math, whether pure or applied, it all comes down to the same way of thinking. One would almost be pigeonholing themselves to just focus on one subset of mathematics. The way in which Courant stresses the interconnection between math and many other sciences is quite consistent with how I view the world, and therefore seems like a perfect fit. I always find it silly when a professor would refer to a theorem as being beautiful. Did this theorem have nice flowing hair? Did they have well-defined bone structure? But during a lecture in my cryptology course, my professor introduced the RSA crypto system, and I still remember to this day him writing down on that chalkboard the guiding theorem behind it. But wait, I thought to myself, isn't this an applied math course? Why are we introducing Euler's-Todian's function, something that they only use in number theory? And what's this? Are we proving Lagrange's theorem now? But I finally saw what it meant, at least in my eyes, for a theorem to be beautiful. The theorem, which is a generalization of Fermat's little theorem, was great insight on the part of Euler. Not only did he take parts of algebra, like the order of a cyclic group, into consideration, but he connected it to concepts that I thought only existed in the world of number theory. And don't even get me started on the application of the theorem in RSA. What an absolute moment of genius on the parts of Rivas, Shamir, and Edelman to see such power from such a succinct theorem in public key cryptography. I've always found the application process kind of funny. Here you are, or maybe it's just you, or it could be just you and you, or all of you, whoever's watching, and there you are, sitting with a few pages of information, and you're given the task, without ever putting a face to a name, to determine whether the applicant is right for your program. What if Frank Smith has a terrible stutter and you can't understand a word he says? Or what if Glenda Jones is a recluse who, when she does come out, reveals quite a pungent and unique body odor? Both these things cannot be accounted for on paper. Now that you've seen my face, and I assure you I shower at least once a day, I want to give you a little more insight into who I am beyond the resume and the transcript. But I've prepared an alternate video to show you the non-academic side of me. I've become pretty handy with Apple's iMovie, and I was able to find some footage of the oral presentation final project that I did. The footage was a little fuzzy, and the accompanying slideshow was not filmed. So I jazzed it up a bit and Joshified the whole thing. I know that you're probably very busy, and you have many more videos to look over, but if you do find the time, take a look here. I'll give you a second to write it down. This is the URL. You got it? Good. Take a look there and see my creative juices at work. Thank you in advance for your careful consideration of my candidacy, and I hope you look upon my application favorably.